Hi everyone, good evening, good afternoon to you all. If you're doing fine today, welcome. Hi, Eniola, you are welcome. So just give some minutes while we welcome. Just want to send you welcome, sending your feedback to people to let them know we are live. And you can also click the YouTube link. I'm sure you can see the live sign. Just click on it and share with your friends. And also, if you are on the WhatsApp group, on the community, do well to reply and drop a comment that you are live, you are on the call already, and others should join you. You're welcome, guys. Let's wait for some. Please let's drop in the chat. Let's um create the polls and let's have more people join. And also, I believe the team is also checking how people are also joining from the YouTube as well. We are going to be as fast as possible. Trust me. Thank you very much for keeping to time. Thank you all for coming. All right. So please kindly let us know where you are joining from in the chat box. Let us know where you are joining us from. My name is James. I am from Lagos. Let us know where you are joining from and what is your expectation. All right. We welcome Israel from Abuja. Inola Olua, you're welcome from where are you joining from? Lagos State. Welcome. You are Queenie from Just. You're welcome. Happy to have you here. Promise you're welcome from Abeokuta. Abuk Baka from Kano. You're welcome. All right. Fisayo from Abuja. Thank you for joining us. All right. Once again, good morning, good afternoon from anywhere you're joining us from. Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining. How to Access Global Opportunities Masterclass. I'm sure this is the day everyone has been waiting for. I am super happy to have you all here today, and I'm here to walk you through this part and share my experience with you. And I do hope that this is going to help you as well. So please, if you are just joining, let us know where you are joining us from. We have Eniola Olua from Lagos. We have Israel from Abuja. Eniola Olua said she expects to glean practical knowledge of global access in this masterclass. Wow, that is it. Promise from Abeokuta. Oluwapemi from Jos. Oluwafisayo from Abuja. And we have Abubakar from Kano. If you are just joining, do well to drop where you are joining us from, your name, what your expectation is, and you can do well to share the YouTube link with your friends. They can also join via YouTube. That is also welcome. So I'm waiting for more people so I can admit everybody. Thank you all for joining. Thank you all for joining. Thank you for joining. Just few minutes and then we start. Let us know where you're joining from. Thank you very much. And you can do well to drop your questions in the chat anytime you have a question. You can do well to drop it. All right, we're starting shortly. Our YouTube link, I hope you guys can see the YouTube link. Do well to share it with your friends so they can also watch live as well. It's public already on YouTube. All right. Thank you very much for your time. And I really want to say thank you for joining today. Thank you so much for um, keeping to time and also coming for this masterclass. So, straight away, I want to start this training. and I want to share my screen. Okay, so today we are going to be talking about how to access global opportunities. I don't know if you can see my screen now. If you can, let me know. All right, so today um I want to walk you through this part, and I also want to share with you what global opportunities are. So, how to unlock opportunities, and we are going to be learning how we can navigate fellowships, scholarships, and grants in this 21st century. My name is James Pukwala. Um, I'm a passionate SDG advocate for SDG 4, SDG 8, and SDG 17. In case you don't know what SDG is, what SDGs are, SDG stand for Sustainable Development Goal. I'm also privileged to be one of the two UN Interagency Youth Representatives and Nigerian's co-champion of the Summit of the Future in 2024. So one thing I will also say is I'm a life coach. I'm a published author. I'm also a publisher, and I'm the founder of Open Future African Development Initiative. I'm also privileged to be the CEO of Inspire Global Publishing Limited, which is a privately owned company. All right, so I want you all to know that um, global opportunity starts from we having a mindset, and that mindset is that we need to like believe that things around us cannot remain in what they are, and then we are not looking at how we can effect a change in our community. We need to effect a change in our community. We need to bring solution to the community that we find ourselves, and is that solution is that we ourselves as young individuals, we can tell the world that okay, so we know this problem is existing and we would love to solve it, and we are taking our time to ensure that we take advantage and we also make good use by trying to do everything possible to solve the problems that we see. So I believe in this saying that I cannot live while things around me suffers. Why? Because that is a quote that I always like to live by. And this quote is such that encouraged me to take action in the right direction and also ensure that I solve problems that I identify and I prefer solution to. So during this masterclass, I'm going to be talking to you about key distinctions about fellowships, about scholarships and grants. We'll be talking about how you can access global opportunities. We're talking about managing love letters. We're talking about digital footprint. And while we are still on the call, we are still going to be having the UN Summit of the Future co-champion who will be telling you about her experience and how she was able to like get the opportunity. I believe it's very important for us to learn from the experience of others rather than just having talk, 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 and all of that. So basically, I want you to have a mind that you are here to learn from people and the opportunity is open to everybody. So make sure that you have this at the back of your mind and ensure that you take this serious. Oh, say you can't see my slide. Oh, sorry. Sure. Wow. Oh, Eniola. All right, I'm coming. What's wrong? Can you sit down? Can you see? Can you see now?
We can't see your screen.
I thought it was showing now. It was showing from my end. What's wrong? Wait, I'm trying to. I think I have to stop and start again. Just a minute. Uh, I don't know. Like my screen is probably just wait. Like what about now?
No, we can't see your screen. I'm not sure if we can send someone the slides to present on your behalf.
The slides. I have it open there. And I'm trying to. Okay, thank you for that suggestion. Promise. Just a minute. I don't know what's wrong with my. I guess my device though. I don't know why this device is doing this today. I'm trying another means to bring it. This thing is not displaying from my end, but the slideshow was actually showing. So, but I'm trying to fix that. Can you see it now? Can you
At
see
this
it now?
point, no, we can't even see your face. Like, I mean, before we were seeing you display, but right now we can't.
Oh shit. Okay. Um, Wait while I try another option. I'm trying another option now. Hopefully you get it. Why is I'm even trying to import again so it can work better. Can you see now? Hello?
Okay, what is on our screen? What is on my screen right now is the master class starts in 2 hours, and I think you're typing something.
Oh, no, no, I left that already.
Okay. Someone says she can't see.
Okay, you can see, right? I want to be sure. So, okay. Can you see, um, you can see how to unlock opportunities slides, right? I want to know so I can continue. We are behind. So I'm going to make use of another. Okay. You should see a screen now. Go from, I think this is better. Can you see it now? Please let me know when once you see the screen. Thank you. Can you see the screen now?
Yes, yes.
Oh, all right. Thank you very much. I had to explore another option. All right. So, say we are talking about how we can unlock opportunities, navigating fellowships, scholarships, and grants in this century that we have. So, I'm going to be talking more about how I've been able to like navigate this aspects in this journey so far in the past 7 years. So my name is James Popola. Just like I mentioned earlier, I'm passionate SDG I'm passionate about SG4, 8, and 17. And like I mentioned, SDG stands for Sustainable Development Goal, in case you are not familiar with that word. And last year, I was privileged to be among the two selected UN Summit of the Future champions, and also a published author, a life coach, and CEO of InkSpark Global Publishing. So there's this philosophy I stand and I also like to always stand by. And I believe it is very important because if you must be a change agent, you must come with this consciousness that you cannot leave white things around you suffer. So I would like you to repeat after me that I cannot leave white things around me suffer. I am an agent of irresistible change. Thank you. All right, so I'm going to walk you through this part, talk about the introduction, why this masterclass, what are the differences, what are the distinctions, what is the link between all of these, fellowship, scholarship, and lots of opportunities that's not even mentioned in this slide that I'm going to be sharing with you later in this presentation. How can you access them? Because beyond just talking about these opportunities, we are also passionate about how we can access them. It's pointless if you can't access these opportunities. And yes, love letters, definitely, And then we have spotlighting of UN champion. We have digital footprint as well. Yeah. So by the end, I want to believe that everybody who is on this call, we understand the importance of global opportunities, know how to like assess it, and also be able to like develop skills that will attract the best of the opportunities that you desire. You're going to gain exposure from my lived experience, and also I believe you're going to be able to like know what to do next. The key word here is action. You would know what to do next. The world itself is a global village, and by that we know that there is literally nothing you want to do right now that does not require you being on the internet, you getting to know about what is going on, and also getting updates from people around the world. So all of these are things that you can get to access. Why this is also happening, there are a lot of websites, there are a lot of browsers, there are a lot of pages you can go to see these opportunities. But beyond all of this, there are times when you actually do not know where exactly to get the real opportunity, the scholarship, fellowships, grants. Some people are like, what are all of these? I don't understand. That is fine. I'm going to walk you through this. I'm going to explain what each of these stand for, because some of these words might be new to you. But don't worry, I have you covered. So first, I'm talking about fellowships. By the word fellowship, I'm not referring to church, because many people who are not Christian see that whole fellowship, it has to do with church. So because it is church, I am not able to like participate in it, and then people are shortchanging themselves because they're missing quite a lot of things. I mean, missing quite a lot of things. And you can't afford to be missing a lot of things in this age that we are in. So it's very important for you to like so a good example of the fellowship you can relate with is yearly RLC, Regional Leadership Center. That's what RLC stands for. We have Mandela Washington Fellowship, where youth across Africa will actually be sponsored to travel to the United States of America. We have Millennium Campus Fellowship for students who are already in school and who want to carry out projects. We have fellowship by Leap Africa, a lot of fellowships like that. And I'm privileged to maybe like have had such opportunity to be on fellowships like Millennium Campus Network, which I'm going to share with you. And you can't believe how that opportunity, just being an online opportunity, opened up my first travel opportunity to Ghana, for example, and how I was able to also get this not just as a delegate, but also got sponsorship to attend when people were asked to pay a sum of $180, and I just had to just attend the conference without paying that. That alone is something, because $180 then was a lot of money. And as a student in my first year, that was not something I could just easily gather and just say, oh, I want to like be able to like do this and that. So for that purpose, you realize that it's very, very important that we as youth, we maximize every opportunity that we have. So my next slide, talking about scholarships. So many people feel like I don't know, like I want to go and study, and because I want to go and study, I'm looking for money, I don't have funds and all of that. That is not an excuse. You have no excuse to say because you don't have money, you cannot go. Scholarship are actually ways you can get to like access equal opportunities with people who have those resources. And these actually come in different ways, either financial award or based on maybe what the company is offering or organization is offering. You are not the one to determine. It is determined by the organization and the goal for which they created that scholarship. So it's very important for you to understand why that fellowship, that scholarship program is being in place. For example, you have the Children's Scholarship, and majorly what that stands for is for people outside of United Kingdom to come and learn, and they get full funding. You must get admission, and if you are selected, you have a full ride, and there is an end goal to that. After you are done with the program, you are expected to go back to your country to impact the lives of people within your country. So you're not just going with the goal of you going and you not coming back. That is not a very good thing. You must ensure that you also make an impact in the life of people who are in your community. So you have Night NSC Scholar Program. This is a program you can apply for. It is offered by Stanford University in the United States of America. You have the DAAD scholarship. I think that is based in Germany. And you have quite a number of opportunities that can also explore. Like, it's not just limited to just one opportunity. You have a lot you can explore. So you want to ask, why should I consider a scholarship? Wow, there are a lot of reasons why you should consider scholarship. If you have a good academic stand, you have excellent results, you have specific talents that the scholarship is aiming at equipping and getting people within that line, why not come on board, apply for it, put in your best, and get what is yours? Another thing is that scholarship help you to reduce financial burden associated with education. Just like I mentioned earlier, that scholarship is an opportunity that levels people irrespective of their financial challenge, irrespective of their financial capability, affording tuition, books, other educational expenses. Like, one of the important things that you really must focus on is you giving yourself a nice experience. And some of these experiences are not cheap. They're actually expensive. So you being on a scholarship, you have the opportunity to travel, and your travel is being covered and all of that. Recognizing achievements in various fields. We have people who probably they've achieved a feat in sport, in art, in tech, in writing, and lots of that. I have a friend recently who is currently on a full ride to the United States, just because the person has been a writer and being a creative writer, and the person's work was actually assessed, and the person got the opportunity to go ahead and explore the opportunity. So another thing I'll tell you is grants. One other opportunity you really need to explore is grants. For example, I personally have been able to access over $50,000 in grants. I've been able to carry out projects worth that amount. Please, this is a disclaimer. That money is not in my account. It does not represent that I apply for this fund for my personal self. Remember, these funds, when you get them, they are for a specific purpose, like projects, carry out initiative, a research. Grant is not like a loan where you have to pay. Is something you don't have to pay, but you must actually deliver results. I will tell you that don't have in mind that you are going to get grant just for your personal goal. No, it is given to you as an individual, it is given to you as an organization, it is given to you as a group to use to impact the lives of people around you. All right, so what can you gain during fellowship, during scholarship, and all of this? Okay, so I would mention my experience during my Millennium Campus Network. I did the fellowship while I was in school at the University of Ilorin in Kwara State. So just about the time I needed to complete the fellowship, I had to travel to Lagos from Kwara. And being in Lagos, the graduation was actually a global event. I mean, we have young leaders across the globe in different campuses who joined. And because these people actually joined, they were able to share experience, they were able to have similar exchange of ideas, and this is what is going on, this is how it is. So for me, I was able to graduate in Unilag while I was in Lagos. And guess what? Just shortly after that, I embarked on my first trip outside of Nigeria. That was in 2019, and that was my first trip ever. So the trip does not have to be maybe a trip to United States, a trip to Dubai, a trip to the UK, a trip to anywhere. But it is also an experience that accumulates. You have an engaging and immense experience to enhance your skills. You will be able to undertake projects that align with your personal and career goals. For example, while I was in school, many projects that I embarked on were actually sponsored. I had the opportunity of going for African conferences at Ethiopia, at Rwanda, at Uganda, at Ghana, and even last year, December, I think it was November, I had this conference as well in America. And, this is an opportunity that actually accumulates. All of these did not just happen just because I traveled. No, They all happened because I took it one step at a time. I embarked on these opportunities by ensuring that I do not underestimate any opportunity that comes my way. All right, so what will grants do for you? Meet your specific projects, specific research initiative, and it must align with the goal of the organization that you are getting the grant from. Maybe an individual supporting, like say for example, you want to do a project and that project you believe is going to impact people's life. So you can definitely reach out to people, let them know this is what you want to do. And when they give you support, that is also a grant because you are not to pay back. And that can help you with your research, community development project, and many more. All right. So just like I said earlier, everything that can make your life better in any sphere is an opportunity. I want you to normalize this. Everything and anything that can make your life better in any sphere is an opportunity. Please do not underrate it. Utilize it to your own advantage. For your own advancement, ensure that this opportunity, no matter how little they are, you take advantage of them. All my trainings, all my programs started with just being a volunteer with a community in my school. And just starting that in 2019 and being serious more in 2020, 2021. I can say like hosting events across different states in Nigeria, going to different events were not just that I just appeared there. It was due to the fact that I have contributed my quota to many things that have happened in the past, either through organizing as a project manager or as facilitator or as a coach or as event manager. Like I've played different roles at different times. So, and one thing I've come to realize that is that you can get to like develop different skills irrespective of where you are, irrespective of the access you have, irrespective of what you feel you don't have. People are willing to give you opportunities. So you may want to ask, how can I access the opportunities in this century? There are a lot of ways. I know you know about online platforms, but there are people on this call who probably feels, I don't know how I'm going to access it. The first thing you need to know is to be self-aware. Be self-aware of the opportunities you need. Do you need a grant? Do you need a scholarship? Do you need a fellowship? What exactly do you need? If you know what you need, you'll be able to know how to get it, because knowing your why is very important and is the first thing you need. And secondly is online platforms. There are quite a number of online platforms. When I'm chatting with some of my friends, they tell me they don't know about some of it. I'm always shocked. I'm like, you don't know about all of this for real? And another way you can also get opportunities is through volunteering, through internship, through professional programs. Even up to today, I still volunteer with organizations whose mission, whose goal, whose objective aligns with my own passion, and I believe is going to help my career to also advance. So volunteering and joining all of these organizations will help you. Word of mouth is very, very important. Like somebody can just tell you, oh, I believe this would help you. Could you please check it out? Word of mouth, referrals from people. Somebody can refer you for an opportunity and fill a form on your behalf, get your email, put your email, and nominate you for an opportunity. That works well through other people's profile. Yes, I think on LinkedIn or on X, I go there and I see people's profile. I check what those opportunities that they put in on their profile, what they mean, how one can do it, and I look for ways to like find how I can also exploit the opportunity. There's no offense in that. You can chat them up, network, look for a way to let them know, oh, you are also interested and you would like to know how we can also learn from their experience. Like their experience could be like, oh, please, could you walk me through this part? Could you let me know how I can also like get this opportunity just like you've gotten it as well? And people will be willing to help you. Above all, please, when you are reaching out to people, be very, very respectful. Don't expect to reap overnight. Don't expect to reap overnight. You can't enter somebody's DM and all of a sudden you are dropping like 5 to 10 questions. That is very, very wrong. You should first network with the person, get to know the person, let the person know what you're interested in, and let the person's interests also align with yours. Because without that, that is going to be a very parasitic relationship. As much as possible, let what you are looking for in people be an opportunity that is symbiotic, an opportunity that both wins, both get opportunity to say, wow, it's nice meeting you, and thank you very much for coming my way. Like, that is the best kind of opportunity that you would really appreciate. So yeah, I've been able to help you come up with some of these websites, being generous, right? You can check out these opportunities websites where you can get a lot of these opportunities are available at your disposal. You don't need to pay anybody to access all of this. Just go on your Chrome and search them out. If you can screen grab them, or after this meeting, do well to fill a form. If you fill the form, you can gain access to the slide, and a team member will share a link in the chat. A team member will share. If you're on YouTube, a team member will also share there. Please do well to like fill that form if you have not filled it, so we can get um the slide and also opportunity I'm going to give to you at the end of this webinar. All right, so one thing people don't tell you more is about opportunities. When you apply for them, you get to receive love letters, right? Please let me know in the chat. How many of you guys have received like love letters? I mean, love letters that have actually pained you, that you probably felt, wow, why did this happen to me? And me of all people, why am I experiencing this? This is not good. So love letters to me are nice things. By that, if you don't know, love letters stand for rejection mails. Yes, please. That is another aspect I need to like talk to you on. And this is to let you know that you need to be real. By being real, I mean you don't have to now come and say, okay, I get every of the opportunity I apply for. No, I can never and I will never tell you such a thing in my life, because it's not everything that is sure that I'm going to get. But I'm very sure that if you try as much as possible and you apply for these opportunities, you will definitely get what is good enough. Like, I mean, you get opportunities that even you will be actually happy about. So love letters, when you have them, you do well to like take precautions, don't allow it get into you. One thing I do is that you acknowledge and allow yourself experience the emotions, and do well to like give yourself time, because it happens to you, but then that does not stand as the total of assessment. It doesn't stand as a total feedback about your personality. No, it could be due to the fact that there are limited slots, and that is it. Recently, I received a rejection mail, one of the biggest opportunities I've actually applied for, from the United Nations Youth Affairs. And when I got the mail, I'm like, well, with this still, I'm still going to still continue, because I go by this belief as well, that you can pause but never stop. Because if you stop, you have given up, and there is no way you can be able to like advance in life and try to like explore another option. The next thing is learn and adapt. You need to learn and adapt. You need to learn and adapt. Like last year, I can't remember the number of rejection mails I got. But guess what? When I received the mail that I was selected as the top UN Summit of the Future Champion in Nigeria, that was just like a very big opportunity for me. And not just that, it gave me this encouragement that, oh, you can continue doing what you are doing. because with or without that opportunity, you should continue doing what you're doing. And that actually opened up doors for me. Like with that, I was able to gain access to the um, gain access to the I gain access to the youth um, minister in my country. Not just that, I was also able to have access to like some hidden informations, like not just that as well. I also tried to explore things around what people do, how are people able to go around this. And guess what? Without planning it, I got a very amazing opportunity, and I was fully funded for a conference in the United States of America. And this is actually things that you can also get. But I want you to bear in mind that all of these do not happen overnight. So if you get to learn and adapt to those rejections when they come, you get to develop a thicker skin and you get to go harder. Like my fellow Nigerians say, you go harder, you don't go home. Because going home is like you are giving up. So you go harder, you apply more, and you try all of this. Aside that, same last year, I got an opportunity, an offer, which was I joined this community as a student member, is American Historical Association, in 2022. And when I joined in 2022, I was still a student, and I joined for like some years, 3 years, with some of my friends, one of my lecturers. And last year they gave me a scholarship, and the scholarship was a travel grant. And the travel grant literally was for me to be able to attend the conference. Why not? I already have the US visa, so I could go for that program and come back. I could go to explore. So opportunities when it comes, get them, grab them. Remember what I said earlier, no opportunity is too small. Do well to take advantage of them. Another thing I would say is stay positive. Stay positive. Forever stay positive. I won't talk much on that. Set new goal. Set new goal. Set new goal. I don't necessarily mean maybe like you just say, oh, I have to set like 15 goals. Fine, new goals are good, but it's better good you have an ultimate goal. There is a main goal you have. Jim Rohn will always say that if you have a lot of goals, like you need to pick out some of the goals that are very important. Then you have Brian Tracy who will tell you write 10 goals you want, limit it to 5, limit it to 4, close your eyes, pick one, and focus on that one. There's something with focus. When you have an opportunity in that direction, one can unlock every other. So, like this year, I applied for a UN event in January, and I received a letter in February. So you could see that because I already cracked that code of getting an info and getting to say, oh, I am one of the co-champions in Nigeria representing the youth in Nigeria. And even though there are a lot of limitations that I faced, which were beyond my control, I still had to push on. I still had to push on. And not even going for the UN Summit of the Future was not a disappointment, because while that was happening, I had another program which happened. And because I've been an active member, I've been working remotely with that organization, I was just told, okay, James, if you don't mind, you can come and present for this program. And I traveled. When I traveled for the program, like, if I tell you this, you probably will not believe, but all I actually presented at that conference were not more than 5 minutes. If I tell you it was not more than 5 minutes, you probably not believe. But the opportunity that I had, had enormous opportunities, meeting people I've been sending mails to over the years, getting to see how America really feels like. Like, if you want to check, you could go to my Instagram page. I have pictures there and I also had an highlight, because all of that are actually some of the times you need to tell your story. Tell your story. Storytelling is very key. As a matter of fact, one of the main reasons why I was selected for the UN Summit of the Future was due to the fact that I and Ife Aronu happened to be um, people that they selected, that they actually went through their stuff, they went through their social media handles. So please be careful with what you post online. Build a good digital footprint. Your digital footprint cannot be underemphasized. I really must tell you. Your digital footprint must really be worked on. So lastly, I'll tell you that you should maintain perspective. Remember that rejection does not define you. I've said this earlier. Explore alternative pathways, like alternative pathways. When I realized I was not going to get that travel opportunity, I still continued. I think shortly after then, I organized a free event. When I organized the free event, people were like, "Why are you doing free? Why are you doing free?" Like this, I could literally charge and people come on board for this and get to like value it more, because you get to realize that when things are free, people don't put a premium on it and they don't get to show up as often in this side of the world, which is not okay. I really must talk about that. So, but I would advise that you just continue doing what you are supposed to do. So I was supposed to get a champion spotlight, which is Ife Arunu. Ife happened to be my co-champion. She was once a senior special advisor to the governor of Anambra. So it was an opportunity to meet somebody who has served in a higher capacity. Mind you, as at the time I stepped up to be a co-champion, I was just serving as a copper. Like by copper, I mean my national youth service. And I applied, and I'm going to like probably play the video that I did. If you probably watch that video, you would see that that is not something that you're going to select me for. But it's something that you yourself will be like, this is actually something that is good, right? So like I would say that you shouldn't underestimate that power of just being out there, putting yourself out there, like posting. Don't say, I am shy. You are shy. Your shyness will only put you in a limited position. But if you explore, if you get to like go out there, get to like push yourself more, like talk about what you are doing. Please talk about what you are doing. One thing I like about Ife is that aside from being a journalist, she actually makes sure that every event that she's doing, she puts it out there and she make it as something that everybody like get to know. Even if you're not getting a like, we have made it look like in this side of the world, until you probably get say if you get like if you don't get maybe like likes, like 100 thousands of likes, you are not serious. No, that is very, very wrong. I really must tell you that if you are the only one liking what you are posting, please continue. I beg you, please continue, because that thing which you are seeing as just being you, somebody else is coming one day to come and see how you are actually doing, because they won't just come and invest in somebody that does not even know where he or she is going. So I will tell you that you should try as much as possible to explore this opportunity. Don't take it for granted at all. Don't take it for granted at all. So I'm going to share you the short video, and please don't laugh. In case you want to laugh, you are free to laugh, but you'll be shocked that when I did this video, even I myself, I did not believe this video was going to get me a United Nations opportunity. This is just to encourage somebody out there. And guess what? There were people who probably did lots of engagement. I saw people that had thousands of engagements. Some people probably bought likes and all. I just did it. However, the power of storytelling is very key. the power of storytelling is very key. I must tell you that the power of storytelling is very key. So please watch this 1 minute video. Thank you. Enjoy my short video. You can also do well to check my Instagram page later at the James Popola. You can check it out later. Did you get that? Hope you guys got the video. So you can check it out. So that is to tell you that irrespective of where you are, and guess what? There was one funny thing that happened when I did that video. And that thing that happened when I did that video was actually when I myself as a person, I heard kukuruku. I mean, I was hearing things like in the background. And to me, I felt like, why should I, for example, like be in that kind of environment? But I was told that that actually show how authentic that is. And guess what? One thing I actually leverage on is to let the world know about what I have done in the past years. Let the world know what you have been doing. Your storytelling, your storytelling is very key. Your storytelling is very key. Your storytelling is very key. You shouldn't in any way try. I got a free media feature which I did not plan, but I enjoyed it. So this was one of the attendees at the conference. And this is someone that I've been sending mails, we've been chatting over the years, and I was able to meet him. So this was the presentation I had. And this was when I was signing, like I signed a book for someone. And I met quite amazing lots of people from different countries across North America. As a matter of fact, I was the only African from outside Africa. I was the only African from outside Africa. The other Africans who came were Africans who were probably in America. This is Kenny. He's a PhD. He's a PhD student. He's having his graduation this year. I met him in Indianapolis, and he drove down from Bloomington down to my place of conference. He attended, and when he was in Nigeria, I couldn't meet this guy, and he was part of people that helped me when I was organizing an event. Then I invited him to come and speak. But you could just see that some of these things, people underestimate them, people don't see them as being big. I'm very sorry to tell you this. You shouldn't underestimate any opportunity you have. Please, wherever you are, in whatever opportunity that you find yourself, take it as a big opportunity, because really it is a big opportunity for you. Don't let anybody talk you down. You are doing it's just Ghana, you are going. Yes, thank you, it's Ghana. Thank you, it's Benin Republic. Thank you, it's Togo. But could you please just see the other side of it? Don't let them just see because that is where you are going. That does not tell us that's where you are going to be. If for example, last year she was given an offer, she was at the Doha forum. I mean, Doha forum is a forum for top executives across the globe. She was invited, she stayed in a top hotel in Qatar. Like, I passed through Qatar, I just went through on a transit, visited, did a little shopping, and I left. Guess what? All expense paid because I had 9 hours layover. And with that 9 hours, I can't be at the airport sitting. Doing what? What did I do? I just tried out getting the necessary info, then went on a transit tour. In 4 hours, 5 hours, I was able to have a knowledge about Qatar. I entered, I got some nice perfumes, I got some nice one or two things. I'm not a big boy, but I was able to get those little things that, and then this wristwatch in my hand, like you get some of those things, and you don't necessarily have to like buy those expensive things people are buying. If you're from Lagos, anywhere you go to, price anything you see, as far as you are there to explore. Don't just say, oh, this thing is they tell you this thing is $20. It's $20, you beat it down. I remember there was this experience. We're trying to eat their native food. It was more like four meals together, and like more like a meshed meat. We have chicken in our rice. We had like two other things. Then each cost $5. So the five were supposed to be like the four plates were supposed to be like $20. As somebody who explores, I got that food at $15. Guess what? The food was actually something that we just wanted to know how this was going, because those flight food majorly they're actually boring. But I think Qatar Airlines tried, it was a nice food and all of that. These are things you can experience yourself as well. I don't want to be like something that, oh, this is thing. Many people come to my DM, James, how do I access this opportunity? I just don't know how to say it, because if I tell you, okay, this is how you're going to start, people don't know that they have a long journey to start, because you can't just expect me to get all those links for you, and when you get those links and then you expect me to still guide you through. Please, I can't do that for you. I can't do that for you. So that's why I organized this training for you. And guess what? I did this for free, so you can have access, you can gain all of this knowledge for free. Because one thing I really must really talk on is your digital footprint. Your digital footprint. It cannot be overemphasized. Your digital footprint is very, very important. As a matter of fact, when I joined LinkedIn when I was in university, I think I joined in my 100 level. And being on LinkedIn, I was just watching. Sometimes I'll take a break, I'll not be there. And when I take that break, when I go back, I go there to just see how I can leverage on all of these opportunities available. Like currently, as a last year, I had this connection that I developed, I nurtured, like of somebody who is a top executive in Harvard Business School. Like she literally linked me up with someone who has been like a research assistant, and the person paid attention, gave me everything I needed on that Zoom call. Such a thing are things you can actually access. It's not just money that you need to access. It's not just grant. It's not just travel. See, there are times opportunities will come that somebody will just call you. Like last year, August, the organization I actually joined as a youth advisor just came and said, James, I would like you to please come and work with me in Poland. I have this, I would like you to be in attendance. As a Nigerian, I just checked through and I reached out to somebody who got the visa and all of that. When I checked everything, I just said, you know what, I'm sorry, I won't be able to come, to be candid. So guess what? Because I lose that opportunity, another door opened. When the visa interview for US came shortly after the whole conference, which most times is the case for young people. I believe the current youth ambassador at youth, I'm going to be meeting him very soon in less than 2 months. That's Felipe. I'm planning to also have like a partnership with him, bring him to Nigeria possibly, because Nigeria is too big for us to be ignored. And these are things that we ourselves can actually explore. And guess what? Person just reached out to me. You have a US visa, you can travel. So you know what? Get yourself ready. You're going to be traveling on the 1st of October. I say, what? And guess what? All I needed was to pack my bag. I packed my bags, my backpack, my travel bag. I got myself ready, and I was just catching flights. I mean, from Abuja to Lagos, from Lagos to Doha, from Doha to New York, from New York to Indianapolis. I wasn't tired because it was all paid. That's something that I wish for everyone on this call, anybody watching this, anybody maybe from YouTube. And I have opportunity for you to also ask me questions. That is going to be. And guess what? For people that stay to the end, I have a free gift for you all for coming. Thank you for joining. Please, for my free gift, make sure that you enter your details in the form that is being shared in the comment section. It is in the comment section, and it's also being pinned on YouTube. If you are probably joining through YouTube, you can also get it there. So these are things I want to tell you. And you know what? I don't want you to go through stress. I don't want to go through things that I've suffered, the things I've gone through. Like, kudos to my friend. I met him in Uganda in 2022. Like, I stayed in, I think, one of the top 5 hotels in Uganda. That's Munyonyo Speak Resort. It's a Commonwealth hotel, and like, that was very, very good. The way they welcomed us was nice. And just being there, I met this guy who owns Opportunity Tracker. And Opportunity Tracker, I'm happy Opportunity Tracker is celebrating 4th anniversary this year. Like, Opportunity Tracker is one of those places you can always go to get opportunities. And guess what? It's very simple. Youth should gain access to opportunities. If you are not a Gen Z, if you are a millennial, you'd also gain access to opportunities. And these are things that I believe you should be able to experience in a good way. So guess what? There are bundles I have for you, and these bundles are things that I believe can help you, that you yourself can also explore. Number one is that beyond you just being on this call, I do not want to just end on this call. I've been able to bring together 60 websites you can explore. And on these 60 websites, you can see unlimited opportunities. Like this website, I shared 10 before. Those 10 I gave you, they are just like testing. So you have 50 more websites that I have collated. I have done my own research for you. All you just need is just to browse through, go through this. And guess what? There are also over 150 opportunities that I have collated, curated. I don't know the word you want to use. I have them packed together in one place. And not just that, there are over 20 questions. You are new to this game. You want to unlock this part. I know how it feels. I know how it feels being here. So there is a link that is going to be shared. Just click on that link. There is going to be a way for you to have this. I have 10 standard letter of recommendations. Recommendations are very important. One of the people that I work with, my sponsor for my US travel, told me, James, anytime you need a letter of recommendation, reach out to me. I will be very happy and glad to support. You know what that means? So when that happens, you also still need to send a draft to the person who is giving that letter of recommendation. You can't just go online and go and carry on random. I have known this person for 5 years. I am well pleased with this person. I hereby recommend him for this opportunity. I'm sorry, you cannot get that opportunity. It's not a course, because thousands are applying, thousands are competing. And while thousands are competing, while thousands are applying, you really can't afford to just go there and be playing. You have to be serious. So there's also need for you to have like ATS, CV, resumes, like templates and all. You'd also have this in this bundle. And lastly, you're going to have a digital footprint guide. Like, these are more like things that you yourself, you need to go online and look for and all of that. But I'm coming together to offer it to you. Like, it's 10,000 naira, like 10,000 naira only. But guess what? Because you're on this call right now, because you're on this call, and I know how it feels like, right? You can get that bundle at 5,000 naira, because I'm having that a pre-sales, and at that pre-sales, it's valid right now for the next 48 hours. And if you can get it within that next 48 hours, I can assure you that that opportunity is something you always come back to always appreciate. And not just that, because I know you can have this bundle and still feel like, oh, James, I would really prefer an addition to this. Fine, I have a Jara for you. I have a Jara for you. And that Jara is something that you yourself can also still explore. What is that Jara? The Jara is that you can join this bootcamp. I have a bootcamp for you. And in that bootcamp, what we are doing is that we are coming together to like solve the problem that you are facing. Like, I am coming on board on this bootcamp, you're going to be gaining clarity. I mean, this one is just a tip of an iceberg. So I want you to have an in-depth knowledge. I want to go with you on 5 live classes. And one of the live classes I'm going to be having will be a live class at a United Nations event. I mean, I will be live from the United Nations headquarters. You will know that this is not that I'm just telling you this. If you don't believe, just watch out for people who are coming on board for this category, people who want to join as boot campers. We are coming as people who want to camp together. We are camping for 4 weeks. And within these 4 weeks, I'm going to be showing you some of the things that I myself have been able to do. There are some things I cannot share with you on this call because they are not an info I can give out to you just like that. So you need to gain access to this bootcamp. If you gain access to this bootcamp, I can assure you I'm going to pour it all out to you for you to explore, because it is my goal for me to hold your hands and walk you through this path. I'm going to give you step-by-step guide on how you can apply for all of these opportunities. And you know what? These are insider tips. In fact, and one tip I would also give is how I get some of these opportunities that people probably feels like they are cheats. No, they are cheat codes. They are codes that I have that when I tell my friends, they are surprised. I landed an offer, a contract for 3 months last year, and this contract, I was just in the city of Jos, serving Nigeria. And when I was serving, I got this contract for 3 months. And that 3 months, that offer snowballed into another offer, snowballed into another offer. Guess what? That 3-month offer snowballed into being funded to go to the United States of America. I didn't pay a dime. All I needed was just to get myself prepared. My friends on this call can attest to that. Why they joined this is because I want them also to win. I want us to win together. It's not just, oh, James is traveling. No, he's not just traveling. I want you to have access to unlimited templates. Guess what? If you join this, if you join the plan as a boot camper, you join the boot camp with us, you would definitely have access to all of the things that I've mentioned for those who paid for the bundles. And guess what? You're not just going to have that, you are also going to have like a group. You're going to have like a group program together, live session, recorded session. And during this recorded session, you definitely have opportunity to ask me questions. And yes, I promise you, a session out of those 4 live sessions will be from the United Nations headquarters, New York. We are going to be live from there. I'm going to be sharing an experience, what it feels like. Sincerely, you are limited if you don't travel. You are limited if you don't explore these opportunities. You are limited if you don't go out of that location where you feel you have everything. You can go out and you'll be inspired, you'll be encouraged by people. And when you're encouraged, you can take action in that direction. So I want you to know that opportunity, when it comes, when you don't take action, you will lose them. So please, the bootcamp is very good. The bootcamp is 30,000 naira only. However, I said it because of being generous and I want it to be affordable to everybody. It's a pre-order price, and at that pre-order price, even I myself, I'm cheating myself because we are having a lot of things. You are getting the bundle, you are getting access to recordings, you are getting access to asking me questions, you are getting access to weekly opportunities. I'm going to add you to a group, and in that group is a community where you get to receive opportunities from me. And I'm definitely going to ensure that you take action and you get to know how you can win global opportunities for yourself. And guess what? I know there are people on this call who probably feels I want to explore other opportunities. And for me, the opportunities I want to explore, maybe like the opportunity you want to explore varies from, say, you want to like get a scholarship, you need how you can apply for that scholarship. I can definitely guide you. I can guide you, and for that purpose, I have another option for you as well. That is a one-on-one session. And in that one-on-one session, it's an opportunity for you to have access to me for 90 days. And within that 90 days, guess what? You will have access to book unlimited calls with me, free consulting. Why? Because I will get to like have consultation with you as many times as possible. And this is an offer just for 10 people. This is an offer just for 10 people because I want it just limited to just a few number I can work with. And I strongly believe that if you come on board for this, this is what you would really enjoy because it's going to be you and I together. I'm going to like take you through a one-on-one analysis of what um you need and how you should explore. Like some of you probably will feel like, oh, I want to apply for a scholarship. How do I start? You don't necessarily have to like disturb yourself about that. I am here to like guide you, put you through, see how you can explore this opportunity and on how you can also get to travel, not just to travel for fun. I've never traveled just for fun. I have traveled several times because I had opportunities I had to go for. So this is something I know that you are interested in. So I've come to the end of my presentation. Thank you for listening. And my team members will drop the the link in the chat. And you can do well to also make a direct purchase by paying into the corporate account. Definitely, any pay you make in that account, you can send the receipt of your payment to, you can send it to inksparkglobal@gmail.com. Whatever level you choose, it's fine. If you, it's going to be posted as well on the group. Do well to click on the link. Do well to check it out. You have the bundle. We have over 7 opportunities, like templates I'm bringing together just for you as 5,000 naira because it's a promo currently. And I have the group camp meeting that we're having. It's a boot camp that is going to empower you. And it's something that I believe that if you jump on that, you are going to enjoy it. If you don't get what you pay for in 30 days after the training, feel free to request for your refund. I guarantee you that your money can be refunded, and I'm willing to refund your money. So if you have a question, you can raise your hand, let me know. Lastly, beyond, aside from the boot camp, you can also come online for my inner circle. I think for that inner circle, I'm really glad because for the inner circle as well, the 10 people, I'm very sure that the journey is something that we really explore together. And I really can't wait to see, to share your post, to repost, to mention that you've gotten opportunities. I know of friends that if they tell me, by the way, let me share you one funny experience I've had. So I know most of us here, we are Nigerians. So, and I had an opportunity at a time, and it was fully funded, and that was an opportunity. I was supposed to travel to North Macedonia, And then I was already planning to go to France. However, because of things that were attached to the visa and all, you know how they treat Nigerians, right? It occurred that other attendees were asked to send their passports across. They were asked to send their passport across. And for me, I paid the visa fee, I paid everything. However, I couldn't send just my passport across. Why? Because I was in Nigeria. So I know how that is painful. I'm going to be sharing you some of these some of these things that I've experienced in my real lifetime. Like, I'm a young guy, right? But then I know this opportunity that I've lost, like, due to the fact that I'm a Nigerian. But I've also seen some opportunities I've won due to the fact that I'm a Nigerian who is taking action. Like, you don't necessarily have to give an excuse for anything. If you are not a Nigerian, if you are from Ghana, if you are from Kenya, if you are from any other African country, you can definitely pay in dollars. We have dollar option available. Do well to come up. And so like, yeah, so if you have a question, please raise your hand or let me know if you have a question. All right, if I'm from another country, how can I pay for the boot camp? Yes, you can pay for the boot camp by clicking on the seller link. And when you click on the seller link, you can get to like click the country you are joining from. If you can pay in dollars, just select dollars so you can make a payment, right? You have different options that you can select from. Please drop your question in the chat box. I'm also in the chat. I'm also checking out. The bank details did not last. Okay, the bank details has been pinned. You can see it. Olakojolu Afemi. Kindly check the bank details. It has been sent already. So if you have a question, you can raise your hand and be on the queue. Feel free to ask a question. So for the seller link, you see go global bootcamp. The link you see SELAR. My team members will send it again on the chat and also share it again on the YouTube. Do well to like send it, let's have it, and you can do well to send a mail to Inkspark Global. You can share it with Inkspark Global as well. You can share it on inksparkglobal@gmail.com. You can reach out. We'll reach out to you as soon as possible. Do well to like join, do well to invite your friends. So somebody is asking, Agbaje Abdullahi Adewale, is there global opportunities for teenagers? Wow, yes, there are. So I would flash back to 2015. Yes. So in 2015, I was in the final year for my junior secondary school, and then going to my secondary school. Then I got to know about the Mandela Washington Fellowship. That's the yearly program that people know more often. And I got to see that opportunity was a life training. Like, people came and shared their story, and the story impacted me, and that inspired me to take action. And I realized that was actually enlightening. That opened my eyes. I was able to see what people were doing. So probably on this call, you have not started anything. Jump on this bootcamp. I'm going to be putting you through how you can kickstart your journey. What I'm going to do is that you will not have to go through the journey that I've gone through in the past 7 years. In the past 7 years, aside from traveling to about 10 countries, mostly in Africa, I've been to Qatar, I've been to United States of America. I told you can check out my Instagram page. I'm not here to come and tell you I want to. I have. And I believe these opportunities that some young people do not know about. A teenager is not an excuse. Being a teenager is not an excuse. So please, okay, so the bootcamp is going to be taking place online. It's going to be a Zoom. It's going to be a private Zoom group call. So we are going to be having a Zoom call on maybe like for like 4 times. We are going to also be having constant chat, follow up, and I'm going to be sharing you opportunities and how I apply. So you watch me as I do, and you do the same. That's how it's going to be. So I hope that answers your question. So somebody is asking, kindly share. Okay, yeah, it's going to take place there. Judith, feel free to send mail to us. My team will send the email address again. I think I have a question on, we have another question here. Is there, okay. Could you clarify for me what different bundles available? Bank details apply to different bundles. Yes, the bank details apply to the 3 bundles available. So what the 3 bundles are mainly, number one, you can get just the templates. I will send you the document, editable document that you can use for the opportunities that you want to apply for. Secondly, you can get to join my masterclass like program. That's like a boot camp, because we are having a masterclass now. We are going to a camp, and we are camping for 4 weeks. We are camping for 4 weeks, and the camping is starting on the 12th of April, next month. So, but because you are going to be among the early risers, early applicants, I'm offering you a discount. Yes, you can pay into the bank and send your payment to the email that is being shared. It's being shared on both the Instagram, it's still shared on Instagram as well. My life, I don't know if it's still on. It's being shared on my YouTube, and it's being shared on the Zoom class as well. And yes, the team will also share it on the group. Do well to check it out on the group. Do well to check it out on the group. You will see an update on the group. You don't have to worry. Check it out on the group. And in case you have not joined the group, please do well to also send us a mail. You can reply the mails I've been sending to you, and let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. I'm looking forward to seeing you. All right. Do you have any other question? Let me know. All right. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for joining. Thank you for staying till the end with me. I really appreciate your presence. And for everyone who actually put in their mail, they are going to be receiving the checklist from me as a gift. I'm giving you the checklist for free if you are not paying for that. However, if you want more from me, you can jump on any of these offers. You can get the bundle, 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 bundle. You can jump on that. If you want a group session where we get to camp together, like I love camping. Like I think one of the most exciting camps I've actually enjoyed was a camp I had in Ethiopia, in one of their forests. Yeah, the name is very funny to pronounce. Like, it was an amazing experience. I was there first to attend a conference, second to do my undergraduate research, third to explore. So I wasn't there to explore first. The first goal was to attend the fourth African Youth SDG conference. I think I can also share you that as well. Just check my Instagram page. You're going to see all of these there. Like, what really matters is I want you to succeed. I want you to also move in this regard. I want you to also explore global opportunities. Thank you for joining. Thank you for your notes. I really appreciate. Wow, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you as well for staying to the end. Sorry about the glitch, about the slides and all. I really appreciate your time, and do have a wonderful afternoon, a wonderful night, a wonderful day. You get to receive links and how you can get more opportunities. And yes, I'm going to be going live in one of the sessions from the United Nations. I promise you that. And I believe you are going to be part of people who will be enjoying that as well. I'm going to give you a snippet if you didn't join. So, and nobody can share you that link. You cannot have an access because it's going to be strictly by invitation. And by then, you probably might not be able to pay the early fee that you're paying now. But whichever way, I want to appreciate you all. Thank you for joining, and do have an amazing night. So if you feel like saying something, let me know. How do you feel? How is the opportunity like? Hope you got something. Let me know in the comment section. Let me get your feedback. Hope you got something. Let me know. Let me know. And people from Instagram as well, I hope you got value. Let me know. Let me know. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining. And it's been an amazing time. So for anybody that scaled to the end, I have an additional for you. So there's this thing that you need. I really want to beg you, if you are on this call, if you are still watching this call and you don't have an international passport, go and get one. Go and get one. You can't be on a Zoom call with me shouting global opportunities and you don't have the legal document that will enable you to travel. That is a misplaced priority. That is not good. You should not be running helter-skelter when the opportunity is coming your way. Rather, have it so you can travel. This is the green passport. I currently hold Nigerian passport. I'm a Nigerian and I use my Nigerian passport to travel, and I am proud of this. And I can tell you that you can also be proud of this. No matter the country you're journeying from in Africa, you can also be proud to hold your passport like this. Like, I'm going to be sharing you my visa experiences. I mean, even the visa I did not expect they were going to stress me. They stressed my life, but still, it ended well. So, guys, thank you so much for staying to the end. And here we call it a day. Yeah, this is my passport, and I love it. I can't wait to jump on the next available flight. So, guys, I want you also to jump on the next available flight with me. I want to meet you at international conferences, at the United Nations, anywhere in the world. And all right, when are we sharing emails together? Kindly fill that form that is pinned. You will get it from me. I promise you that. Thank you very much, guys. All right, you stayed, and I really appreciate your time. So this video is going to be still available on YouTube. You can watch it for the next 72 hours. You can replay this and you can share with your friends. Please, you can do well to show some loves. Copy those links, copy them and share with your friends. copy and share with your friends. Go ahead and share on your story, share on your status, make a tweet, and tag me. I'll be glad to definitely repost. You're welcome. So, you're welcome. And I'm rooting for you guys. Yes, you probably have gotten rejection mails, your love letters, that's what I call it. Your congratulatory mails are coming. Like, I think it would be nice to share you maybe one or two opportunity that I've received, but that will be to people who are joining my inner circle, right? So come and join my inner circle. Come and join the boot camp, and I'm going to take you through that process. Thank you very much. All right, guys. Talk to you guys later. Bye for now. I love you all, and I really appreciate your time. Thank you so much for coming. God bless you.